it's all good. Boy. Okay, here we are. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Hello everyone. Alright, let's see who is joining me today. I'm a little late, about 10 minutes. I was a little bit to the mall. I just got in and I'm like, okay, let's go live because I'm late. Maybe you're waiting for me. How are you today? I'm not even pulled together to know what am I gonna talk today. So maybe you tell me who is on the chat. Let's see who is on the chat. Hello, 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 my fun piano tribe. So as usual, I'm gonna start with some news while everyone is gonna chime in. My dog is here because he's like, okay, just arrived from outside. Yeah, tell me who you are. Do I know you? Who is on the chat? Right, we're having few people. Right, so the news, here's the news about, okay, let me give him a treat because otherwise it's not gonna work here. It's not gonna let me talk. Oops, 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 oops. Okay, here we are. Yeah. Sergio. Okay, Sergio, do I know you? Hello, Sergio. Okay, good to see you. Tell me about you, Sergio, while I'm talking about our news. What level are you? If you have any questions, that's why we're doing the live streaming. I don't know actually any of the pianists that they're doing live streaming every week, but my purpose in doing this is to know you better so I could serve you better and do more tutorials that will help you in your development or achieving your goal. So that's why I'm doing the live streaming. So I would appreciate if you tell me where you're from, maybe, and what level, especially what level you are and what are you practicing, so I will know which to direct our conversation. And Cindy, hi Cindy, as well for you, Cindy. So a little bit news about the channel this week. I don't have many news. Usually I have a bunch of news to talk about it. But this week, it's like work and teaching and teaching. I'm like, oh my God, so this week I was just bumped with teaching. So, okay, I did post last Friday a short video. Every Friday, I'm trying to post a video. So for you to know, at 12 o'clock every Friday, it's a new video with new information. This one was about stretching, how important is stretching, and so on and so forth. So if you'd like to check that on, you are welcome. Not many people stretch, or if they stretch, they don't really understand how important it is. When I was a kid, I was so flexible that I really did not care much about stretching. But I really care about stretching, and I encourage all the time. Ballerinas, they stretch, the athletes, they stretch, and it's very, very good for the fingers to, even right now as I'm coming from outside, to stretch and stretch. And I showed you a couple of ways how to stretch, even on an octave, or do, create a complete split. I'm calling a split with your fingers, So, yeah, Cindy, hello. Okay, so I'm not seeing any question yet. So today I'm gonna keep it a little short. I have more questions about relaxation, and then actually I'm gonna talk first about sight reading. I have this question from another student of mine. She's not from Orlando, where I am. She's from California. She's a new student, kind of new, 2 months only we've been together. And she's telling me, well, I think I'm really not good with sight reading. And this question, this comment, I heard it over and over, usually, or more or less, anyhow. So in my point of view, even sight reading, it's a skill. As is the skill to play a scale, right? And then practice and practice and practice. The skill of sight reading, it's another skill. So you can be a very good pianist and have a so-so, sight reading, and you can be a very good sight reader and not be a good pianist. Yeah, meaning that not controlling the touch, not controlling the dynamics or so. So a combination of two, it would be better. So in my perspective, actually, I was a good sight reader, but not an exceptional good, meaning that, so not extremely good like others, So, but when you put in your mind to, okay, I'm gonna learn this sight reading, then where do you start? So you start practically, if your level, let's say, it's, I don't know, level 5 or level 6 or whatever level it is, you need to go down in your level about 2 levels, to find a piece that, so let's say you are able to play this. So let's say this is your level, and for me this is a late intermediate. Depends how you play it, absolutely, because you can play it really bad. Or you can play it more advanced way. More fun. But anyhow, it doesn't matter how you play, you gotta go about where you were about 2 years ago, okay? And take that level as a sight reading. So you gotta think that when you are little, meaning first grade or second grade, 6 years, 7 years old, they were asking you, your parents, I got off, I was trying to read the chat here, right? And the parents are telling you, okay, you need to read for 10 minutes, or you need to read for 15 minutes, or you need to, a day, or you need to practice to read 10 pages, from whatever book, right? So that's what you need to do in piano as well. So sight reading is a skill. So you go 2 levels, lower than usually you are, and try to read both hands at the same time. If you cannot do it, and practically this is where it comes harder, it's about the left hand So in left hand, usually the F clef or the bass clef, as you call it, is harder than the right. So I would go and do extra and extra exercises, 10 minutes again a day, just read the left hand, right? So again, I'm going back. If you're on this level, go and read some kind of sonatinas, CLementi. This one. middle of start reading, right? And you would start reading with the left hand. So buy a book, Diabelli, CLementi, Kulau sonatinas, and read and read and read the left hand until you start reading better. And then approach both hands on the same time, and go very, very slow and very steady. So it's not good if you're reading and you starting, this is easy. And then you starting, shoot, I can't read this. That would be my my recommendation, and do this systematically for a couple of months, or if not years, or all the time. I still challenge myself, and I'm just opening sonatas or something, Mozart or something, that they're still easy-ish and to read, because they are accessible, meaning that they are predictable. Mozart sonatas. So even I did not do it all of them, but I did a big chunk of them. I don't know, 10, 12, 13, I don't know. But some of them I did not do it, or I do it so long time ago that I don't remember even how it goes. So and then still I'm reading all the time a little bit, so to challenge myself. Okay. Now, another point in reading, right, to keep it pace, keep it in a pace tempo. That means slow, but pace, steady, right? If you make a mistake, don't try to clean it up on the spot. Just move on in your sight reading, because the sight reading, it's not practicing that piece. You're not for the practice. When you practice, you take 4 measures at a time, you clean it up the right hand, you clean it up the left hand, But on sight reading, you just move on, go slow and move on and read as much as you can. Once or twice, 3 times, and then move on another page, the same, another page. So it's more quantity than quality, okay? And then if you cannot read it the left hand on the same speed as the right hand, just continue and see how many notes can you catch on the left hand, So you're just catching some left hand, and then you do the right hand. So try to catch as many notes as you can. Or when it's about a big chord, if you cannot read them all in a spot, try just do the octave. If it's a chord, whatever it is, just do the octave and catch one note and still move on. So the point is, it's like you would play with an orchestra, right? Or you will play in an orchestra, in which if you don't get it, you just keep on moving, right? So this would be my recommendation for sight reading, how to do it. Now, there are people that they actually don't even want to learn the left hand, so that would be those pianists that they're using it, lounge music, or, I don't know, fake songs, fake music, fake book, in which it's just the right hand written. They know the song by ear, so usually they don't even read the rhythm, because they do know it by ears, and then they just make it up the notes. And then they, on the left hand, they made up by the chords. So, just, learning the chords. So that it's a different kind of sight reading. It's a different kind of sight reading, because they are called fake books. I don't know if you know it, but yes, that's how I found out. When there are a lot of musicians that they're playing in band, or they're playing in lounges or something. They don't know to read the left hand at all, but they do know their chords, and the left hand, is going there, I don't know, Beatles or something. I'm not gonna say Piano Man, or I don't know, something like that. Or some other, they are vocalists, they sing, and they just need to actually not even do the right hand. They're just going on the chords. So in that moment, you really, really need to know your chords and switching around the chords, so you will accompany your voice, you know. So that is about the reading. Let's see. Yanni Keller. Hi Yanni, how are you? I'm so happy. These are new people in my fun Sunday piano tribe. So welcome to my chat. This chat is every Sunday at 6 o'clock. I'm trying to communicate with you to see what are your challenges and questions. It's live, it's free. So I would create more videos that you want me to do it, you know. So this would be my gift to you this time that I'm spending here with you, to see, you know, what are your challenges and what you want me to talk about, or to do more tutorial that will help you. Right? So Yanni or Cindy or whoever is in the chat, if you'd like to ask me some questions about I don't know what, you know, let's do it right now. And if I can reply in the spot, I can do it right away. If not, you gotta wait for me for a tutorial. Now alright, so usually this chat, this live streaming, whoever doesn't know, it's at 6 o'clock. We're talking for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes on diverse topics. As I just finished a topic about sight reading. Another topic that I wanna touch today, I did touch it in other videos, and actually I do not have a tutorial about octaves because I am not sure how to it's so much to talk about octaves, and I don't know how to approach it because everybody is different, and I'm going to explain you why. So first of all, I approach it a little different. I am playing different, the octaves. It's my way of playing, and that doesn't mean to be your way, because I have a very small hand as a pianist point of view, right? I can get the octave, I might get the ninth, that, you know, okay, not, you know, but the 10th, it's absolutely, I need a full split to get the E. Barely I can get the 10th, you know. So for my point of view, it's not, you know, I'm not playing the octaves as other pianists with another inch. Or how it was Rachmaninoff or Chopin or even Gershwin, you know, Liszt and all this, you know, big composers, they did have big hands, and that's good. So I'm not saying it's an impediment for me to play, though for me it's a little bit more challenge than others. On the contrary, on the reverse, actually, small hands, they're very good at this kind of, you know, like Mozart and Beethoven, you know, this kind of work. But then when it's coming to Liszt, you're like, oh, okay, we need to work on it, you know, more octaves you need to work. So this is what I came up today with this ideas that I did not say it before. Cindy, I'm working on Chopin 69 number 2. How can I get balance in the night? Alright, let me finish about the octave, and then I'm gonna pull your beautiful, right? Your beautiful nocturne. I'm gonna take the book and give you some ideas, okay? So octaves, and I promise I will do a tutorial. For octaves, it's very important, you know, so there are a couple of components here. Arm to be relaxed, wrist to be relaxed, palm to be relaxed. So it's like, yeah, and you stretching your hand like that, and it's like, how the heck to make it relax, you know? So it's very tricky. So first of all, to relax the arm, to learn to relax the arm, you should do this kind of bouncing, you see, in which I'm relaxing, so I'm teaching my arm to be relaxed when I'm playing octaves. Bouncing. C, D, C, E, C, F, jump, slower, not like that, but anyhow, so a motion that it involved the arm, right? Then another exercise that I would come it's the wrist to get relaxed here, right? Because the wrist, in a certain point in time, you need to do this, right? So I would just, do kind of exercise like that. So doesn't matter if you land on a fifth. I just want to, you see what I'm doing here? And a six, that's a six, and that's a seven, and octave, okay? Up, down, So, but this, I would do it for a while, right? So, now, for small hands like mine, you gotta pay attention. So usually the rule is the black key, it will be take it with 1 and 4. Right? So this 1 and 4, you can take it if you have small hands, and then when you take it with 1 and 4, so this is your hand playing the octave, right? And then you are on the black key, and you try 1 and 4, and then you switch your position like that. That means you are not able to play it with 1 and 4. So unless playing it with 4 is not an issue to switch the position of the hand, I would suggest you to play with 1 and 5. So everything with 1 and 5. Now we having, let's say we having from the sonata from Mozart, this one. Alright, so this one, I'm sorry about my rings, they're like, okay, and my bracelets. Alright. This one I would suggest you because you need to create the legato. So we having a legato octaves, and then we having 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You see how I'm moving on the stationary octaves. On the legato though, you see, first practice the pinky. Da, da, da. So I did not practice with number 4, but you can do it with the 4 as well. Depends how you're gonna proceed to do that. Da, 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 da. Ta, ta, ta. 5, 4, 4, 4. And you see how I'm doing it. So I'm relaxing after each one. Okay, and then you can do this. For this one to be very soft, and relax. Or the same applies here. So it's a move like that. My wrist is high, because some people they're saying your wrist is high. Yes, it's high. It's firm, but it's not tense, and I'm relaxing after each note. It's bouncing. Nothing. You see? Nothing, nothing, and nothing again. In fast, it will, I'm gonna go faster than normal. This is not as fast, but in fast it will look like that. octaves that everyone has problem. I will give you another tip. We do have it in the Czerny. We have in Czerny 299. And let me get out the Chopin Nocturne because Cindy is next. Alright, in Opus 299, we having octaves. Let me see where because okay. First of all, is Czerny number 13. Highly recommended. Because you just gotta work this and be very flexible. Then you will have another Czerny that is in regarding octaves. Everybody's asking me about octaves. Okay, it's number 28. And I'm just gonna do the right hand for you to say. Very good, you see? So you see how I'm like rotating the and enforcing the 4 and 5 to have very strong 4 and 5 but relax on the same time. And then you have another one, which one is it? Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's, okay, this one. This is a really good one, 35. For at least a year, but anyhow, so this one, it's about exactly what I was talking before. You see how I'm grounding the pinky, the balance and the weight of the arm, it's on the pinky, and then this one, it's extremely light. You see, and it's grounded and then. Okay. Alright, so enough about octaves. Right now I'm gonna reply to Cindy. Cindy about 69 number 2. Alright, so let me see, where is it? It's 69. Oh, hold on. I thought it's Opus 9, not 69. Which one is 69? Okay, let me look. Where is it? 69. 69. Where the heck is 69? Opus 69, right? Jeffrey! Hi, Jeffrey! Welcome! Ask me any question. Where is the 69? Why am I so blind here and I'm like totally off? I don't know which one is Opus 69. Chopin Opus 69 number. Oh, it's the waltz. It's the waltz, Cindy. Oh my God, I'm telling you. I just came from the ball, you know, so I'm a little, yeah, maybe I'm not. It's the waltz 69. I'm like, what is it? And you stop it. You stop. He's hungry. Stop. Let me see. 69, where is it? Yeah, of course it's here. 69, number 2. Oh, the beauty! Page 59. Okay, let me get it. 59. Alright, so this is a beautiful waltz. Alright, let's play it. It's a waltz! I know! I'm telling you, I'm like off. I'm like, which one nocturne is 69? I'm like, right, as I said, I just came from the mall and so, yeah. right hand. Well, this it's gonna take a little while, but I'm gonna start with the left hand. And you know what? This is a good idea. I'm gonna do a tutorial on this one. So first of all, you practice how to practice the left hand. So the left hand, every waltz, it has a little accent on the first 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but not necessarily on the right hand. But it's very good to do it on the left hand because it keeps the waltz moving along. 1, 2, 3. I just can see myself. You know, I'm dancing. I'm a big fan. Actually, I'm doing ballroom, and as we speak, I'm practicing the waltz, you know, in ballroom. But anyhow, so the bass, it needs to be with a little accent, but not brutal, not this, you know. So nicely, and even you can even work with the pedal. So nicely prepare with the wrist down, come, and very soft this one. Very soft, right? Before you do that, I'm gonna show you a little exercise because everybody's having a little problem with hitting this, and then you are so afraid that you're not gonna be on the second beat on time, that then it's coming an accent. So what I would suggest you, this is the way how I'm asking everyone who is doing a waltz to practice. First count, and then you come extremely fast. Prepare the fingers, and then you play the next 2 counts. This. And then, so even if you poke the first count, poke it for the moment, and up, this, and then don't play it. You just on the key, but you don't play it. Here, you see that? And then I'm on this measure number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you see, it's this chord, don't play it. Next one, it's supposed to be this one, just prepare and stop. Okay? And then it's this one. Okay? So this, you would do this for like 5-6 days in a row, 10 minutes. Now, depends what is your level. Again, I don't know your level and your skills, you know. But this would be the first exercise in finding the keys as fast as you can, but controlled. Meaning, so that's why it's this jump. And then don't play it. You just get to the keys as fast as you can, like a frog. Not staccato this one. Don't play staccato this one. Just lean on in with the arm weight, and then come. And then prepare, don't play. That's it. Alright? Second step, obviously you're gonna come, prepare. So don't come from the, like that. I hope I'm making myself understood. So you come faster to arrive at the second count earlier than the second count. So you will be able to prepare, and you will be able to control and be in piano. 2, 3, 1, fast, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so after you do that, so definitely do not get an accent at number 2, because it's messing up your entire beautiful right hand line. So do that for another, as I said, you know, I don't know. Anyhow, then you can add, and then you start controlling how nice to do that bass. Because if you poke it, it's going to be brutal, right? Again. And at the same time, you can do opposite. Count number 3 piano, and then find the count number 1, and find it count, okay. And then this count number 1 to be nice, deep, prepared, not brutal, right? To feel it. 1, 2, you see, even when I'm saying 1, 2, 3, I always said that the music, it's an expression of how you talk, as well. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's not 1, 2, 3. If somebody will dance with you like that and you will push it, you do 1, 2, 3, you'll be like, yeah, take the hands off me. Don't push me, right? So it needs to be nicely like it's go, 2, 3. So how you would do that with your wrist, 1, 2. You see, 1. So you can do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you can do this move 1. So you prepare. You are with the finger, with the 5 or whatever finger you're using it, on the key and go deep and nicely. So faster you hit the key, rougher is the sound. So if you hit it fast, like the speed of hitting the key is fast, the sound, so the hammer goes on the string, right? And then creates a big sound, right? You want to be big, but not as fast hitting the note. So nicely. Prepare. Right? So that would be your left hand. I need to do an entire tutorial. Now, how to voice the right hand? Well, so again, it's your, okay, so first of all, we're starting on the 3rd count with an accent. So you need to be aware that Chopin actually gave very specific indication how he wants to be. So if there is an accent, that doesn't mean it's a rough accent, because everything, it's not the same accent that Brahms will do it, or Beethoven will do it, or something. So that needs to be, and then it's leaning with the syncopated rhythm into, so you don't have the first count. So it's T, da, 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 T, da, 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 right? So this we having a phrase, T, da, 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 da. So what did I did here? I did a little bit of crescendo and a little bit of the crescendo. T, da, 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 da. And again, da, 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 dee, da, da. So the music is telling you T, da, 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 D, B, and then T, da, 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 more on the E and down. So I'm feeling so good today. Do not do an accent on the first count on that A sharp, like that. T, da, 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 da. T, da, 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 da. Because that's not the one. So the first count, even though it's a first count and always it's a little accent, is not going to be on the right hand. You can push a little on the left hand, but not, because the phrase is starting always with the 3rd count and ending, the phrase is ending on the first count. So you pull it back. And 90% of the cases when the phrase is ending, right, as you talk a sentence. I'm talking, or even before a comma, you talk, and then it's like singing or talking, or before you're taking a breath, right? Music, it's always exaggerate talking or a singing. So as you do, ti da 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 da, so ti da 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 da, and you go down. Ti da 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 da. It's like waves, da 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 da, and then another wave, da 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 da. So think like the ocean, how it comes at a little whew, and the left hand is coming behind like a current and push it the right hand. I don't know how to explain that. Am I funny? Cindy, tell me a few words. Tell me a few words if you understand what I'm talking here. Alright. So anyhow, so the left hand is the one that creates the current of these little waves to come up and down. So the left hand is going underneath and this one goes down. And then the underneath and then this one comes down. The left hand comes and then the right hand comes down. I don't know if I can, if you can imagine that. So T, da, 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 T, da, 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 T, da, da, T. I'm going slow. Da, 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 T, da, 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 T, da, 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 and you starting again. And T, right? So you see there the accent where it's going ta t. So don't put the accent, you are funny, but your voice is taken. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cindy. Right. So you see tam ta t. So I'm leaning into it with nice tam ta t ta t, and then down the slope. Ti-ra-ra-ra-ra. And again you're going back. Ti-ra-ra-ra-ra-ra. And then you have marked over there crescendo. Okay, with a ritenuto. So what's a ritenuto? You see there you have a crescendo, you have a ritenuto, and then you have a diminuendo, right? So you enhance that, the most romantic thing. Then ritenuto, you stretch it out here. And then start over. A tempo immediately comes. So that means you understand what means a tempo, that we're going back into tempo. On the same time, you do have on the left hand an F sharp that needs to be hold. So what it's telling me is not only that on the measure, I don't know what measure is that, but after ritenuto, because I don't have the measure counting, so you have the crescendo here. Left hand here. So do hold that. When it's a hold note, it's not only that it's a hold note. So Chopin wants that F to be heard. That means enhanced a little bit. That's why you hold it there to be heard into the harmony. And then you start it again. Woo! And then obviously it's repeating. You do have a forzando there. That it's a kind of forzando. The next, that is, you know. I want that. Give me that. Now you are on the count with the mezzo forte. How was that? Give me some words there, okay? This piece is not hard to read, but phrasing is crucial. It's true, because it's not, you gotta control the sound, otherwise sounds like a march. and it's some people they do play like that, and it's good. It's all good, that means, as long as you're trying the best you can, so the best you can, after 2-3 years of piano or 4, whatever, you playing it, whatever, but then more you have a good teacher, and then you go and you want to dig more, you get more out of it, like in life, in the beginning, you just see the action, like at 20-30 years old, you want to action. By 50 is like, oh, I want to feel the meaning of it, and then the essence, and it's like wine, every song with every piece becomes more meaningful. You play it with more heart, because meanwhile you did have experience in life, and in piano you did have experience of playing more if you stick with the piano, absolutely, and you don't get bored. So whatever you're playing, just feel happy that you can play such a beautiful piece. And who knows, if you need more, more details, you can email me, and I'm just going to tell you exactly what, how you play it or something. We can do a little class together if you would like to. Anyhow, thank you so much. This is very fun. I would love to see a tutorial. By the way, my mom was a ballroom dancing. I love ballroom. I love it because I express in here, feeling and stuff with the music. But then when you ballroom, you feel the, and I want to do, I want to be legato in my feet or more staccato, whatever. And it's not coming, like this. I'm not controlling, like, it's like, oh. The third count, I put too much accent, I dropped it. Anyhow, so this is another story, but I'm having tremendously fun, and I'm proud of me just doing that, so whatever comes, So anyhow, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I really love this, because finally somebody, you asked me exactly on a question that I will do a tutorial soon. I will do a tutorial on this one. I've been busy lately with the teaching. Oh my God, just teaching and teaching and teaching. Let's become, and right now it's coming Halloween, and then one after the other one. By the way, people on the 6th, I think it's 6th of November, I don't think I'm gonna be here, because in the morning I really have a big lecture to do, a big master class in a university, whatever thing. So I will be there, so maybe I'll be a little tired, or I won't be able. So remember, November 6th, I won't be here, so don't wait for me. But other than that, I'm planning to do every Sunday at 6 o'clock, our chat. Prepare your questions, and let's get rolling with this. For real, I did not see anyone doing this. But I want to be in touch with you, so I know what kind of material should I prepare and what you're interested to hear from me. All right? Good. Have a blessed Sunday. Thank you so much for being here. More questions, better it is. I love it. And the dog wants my attention. He's very hungry. Thank you so much. I wish you a blessed Sunday. Bye.